بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Assalamualaikum students, welcome to our another online class of English language. I hope you all are fine and safe. God bless you all. Let's start our today's lesson. Today we are going to revise our previous topics, and it's the revision of basically midterm revision. Okay, we are revising the chapters respectively one by one, which have been given included in our midterm syllabus. One by one we will revise all the chapters respectively as we used to do in our physical classes. Okay, if you are having any confusion regarding this, listen the chapter, watch the video completely, and then you would have the idea how to do the question and answer in multiple ways. Right now, let's start our lesson today. It's unit number 1, nouns, and it's on book page number 1. Right, page number. No. Okay, now first of all we will understand that what does the mean of noun. This noun basically the words denoting the things and the people, right? For instance, simply you can understand that nouns are the word which means the name of anything in the universe is called noun, or the name of anything in the universe is called noun. Okay, it can be denoted by the people, it can be denoted by the things, non-living, all living, it may be any. Okay, so this is something, the name of anything in the universe we term to noun, right? So here I have mentioned 3 examples: house, tree, child. Means these are the name of particular things, one noun, living things and non-living too. But the thing is that if we are naming to something, this is something noun. Okay, now we are having multiple kinds of noun, like it cannot be just found over the singular thing, it can be multiple, it can be common, it can be proper. So according to their classification we have divided according to having various kind. In nouns we have classified them into different kinds, right? So let's have a look on kinds of noun. Kind of noun we are having, number 1 is proper noun, and I have mentioned here as particular or specific. Right, if I am just talking to you people, right, I am saying that the students, this is something sorry this is something general or this is something common, because I am not particularly talking about to a specific student or the person in the class, right? So if I am just talking to a person, or I am taking the name of any specific thing or person, for instance there are many students in the class, students common. But if I am saying that Ali, you come here, means Ali, I am taking the specific name among all students, I am calling to Ali, so this will be something proper, right? Particular, as I have mentioned here 2 example: Karachi, Ali. Cities, there are many cities in Pakistan, but specifically Karachi. If I am saying there are many cities in Pakistan, but if I am saying Lahore, so it would be specific or particular, and it would be proper noun, right? When you are talking to specific thing, particular thing, it would be proper. Then common nouns, same kind. General things, general person, like girl, dog, city. Any girl it can be, any dog, any city it may be. We are not just divided them, we are not just specifying them by specific class. I am not mentioning here the name of any girl, I am not mentioning here the kind of any dog like Alsatian or something else. If I am not discussing here the breed of the dog here, right? Or city, it may be any. Now I am not mentioning here the name. If I would mention the name, it would be proper, right? So this was something about the common and the proper noun. Now third one is the collective noun. Collective means the group, means the class, means a group of people, many people of the same kind, right? So it would be collective noun. The word collective derived from the word collection. So multiple people, multiple things joined together of the same kind. The mandatory thing is that they must be of same kind. It would be collective noun. Like group, as I have mentioned here, group, class, Herd, a group of animal. Herd means a group of animal of the same kind. Herd of sheep, herd of goat, right? Or class means students of the same class who are wearing the same uniform, belongs to the same grade like 8B, 8C, 8D. The strength of the whole class means they are in group, and it would be the collective noun, right? Now, number fourth one is compound noun. Compound noun means a group of two words, means two different nouns do different things, or two different words join together and form a new one. Like two or more words join together and individually they are having the meaning. When they join together, they will form a new word, right, and having the meaning too. Means there are some words in English who are not having individually their meaning, but when they join together to someone else, they would give the meaning of the sentences. Here we are having two different nouns, and when these two different nouns join together, they will form a new word and it would having the some meaning, right? Number one, as I have mentioned here in my example, blackboard. Black is the color, one noun, and board is another noun. When these two words join together, form a new word. This is something blackboard, and it would be compound noun because it is the composition of two different nouns will generate a new word. This is something compound noun, right? Armchair, arm one, chair another noun, and when these two join together form a new one. This is something armchair, right? Now you may can be any if I say to you to compose by yourself, as we have done in our regular practice too, that compose 5 or 6 or 20 compound nouns, how would you? Like for instance, swimming pool, playground, like this lab, coat. These are the examples of compound nouns. Okay. Material noun. Material nouns means it just specify the thing, that how the noun is made up of, what's the composition of the thing, means which material has been used for making this noun. If like here the composition, if I am having this jacket means what's the composition of this? Certain it's denim, so this would be the composition of it. If I am saying chair, so what would be the composition of that? It's of plastic, so it would be this one, the word plastic would be the material noun. Here we are specifying that how by which material the noun is composed of. Okay, the composition of the noun. So plastic, bronze, gold, anything it could be, means the material of anything. Now countable noun. Countable means the things you can number, the things you can count, right? Man, a car, an idea. Here I have mentioned the spelling of man, M-A-N. It is singular, but for the plural, but countable, it would be M-E-N, right? So countable can be singular or plural, but can be numbered, okay? And now we are having uncountable, which cannot be count, which cannot be numbered. It can be singular or it can be plural too, like oxygen, sand. Means if oxygen and sand, you cannot just, these are something uncountable noun. If I say 2 spoon of sugar in my tea, for instance, if I am saying, and sugar is basically something uncountable. Okay, so how would I am saying 2 spoon of thing? Then what is this? This is something measurement. Okay, 2 spoon, this is something measurement. But if I particularly talk about the sugar, it would be uncountable because you cannot count the particles of the sugar, right? So these are something, oxygen for oxygen, for other things, and we denote some measurement, specific measurement to it, but particularly we cannot count the particles of them. Okay, we cannot count the molecules of water, so exact molecules. Okay, in chemistry usually we do, so this is something estimated one, but we cannot count the molecules of the water exactly. So this is something uncountable now. But if we are having 1 liters, 2 liters, 3 gallons, 4 gallons, this is something about the measurement, right? Concrete noun. Girl, dog, means it's something about the things which you can see, feel or touch. The most important thing is physical appearance of the thing is there. So it would be concrete. The physical appearance of the object is mandatory. It would be concrete, which you can see, feel or touch. These are the three senses by which you can have. So, and the physical appearance is there, so it would be concrete. Like physical appearance of the girl is possible, physical appearance of the dog is possible, physical appearance of the book is possible, physical appearance of any bag is possible. So these are something concrete noun which you can see, feel or touch, right? But if we talk about the abstract one, abstract noun are those noun which you cannot see, feel or touch. Yes, the existence is there, but we cannot see, feel or touch by means they are not having any physical appearance as we are having the concrete one. If I say love, yes, the existence is there, but this is not something which you can see in physically, right? Hurdles, yes, we can feel, yes, we suffer, yes, we feel a lot, we suffered a lot and we got pain sometimes, but this is not something which is to be said as the physical appearance, right? So it would be abstract noun. Happiness, wisdom, concept, idea, these all are something abstract noun, right? Examples we have solved. If I say like for the abstract noun, I have an amazing idea. If I say idea is which kind, it can be countable as well. But if I say that it is concrete or abstract, it would be abstract because you cannot see, feel or touch to this, and the physical appearance of the idea is not exist. Okay, so these were the kinds of the noun we have discussed. Like what are nouns? The name of anything, denote the person, things or something else. These are called the noun. Kinds of noun we have discussed. Now let's have a look on the various exercises which has been given in your book, that how we have to do. Now in exercise, yes, now come up to exercise A. It's on page number 1. Okay, now underline the nouns in the following sentences. Here 10 sentences has been given and you just have to underline them. You do not have to write their kind. Only one thing you have to do, just underline the name of the noun, that where the nouns are present. For instance, in sentence number 1, Anita drew some funny cartoons in her painting class. Anita, noun, cartoons, noun, class, nouns. Okay, so you just have to underline them. Here you have been asked to underline them or identify only noun. If some other if another question, if you have been asked to write their kinds too, so you have to do two tasks. One is the underline, and if the marks has been given for this, half would be the underline, that you have identified the noun exactly. Then the next part is you have identified the kind exactly. So it is the mutual sharing of the you can say this, the marks. If we are having 5 marks or 2 marks, so half would be of the underline and half would be of your kinds. Now second one, we are having exercise 3, exercise B, page number 3. Okay, what it is saying, pick out the nouns in the sentences and below say what kind they are. Here you have to do two tasks. One, you have to underline the nouns. Second, you have to write their kinds too. Number 1 is the ship along with its crew has been saved. Ship is the noun here, and second is one we are having more, crew. Okay, now here we have identified the nouns here. Now we have to do that which kinds they belongs to. Number 1, the ship would be the concrete one because the physical appearance is there, we can see, feel or touch. Okay, and the next one is crew. Crew is the collective noun. Why? Because it's a group of the people which work over the ship. So this is something, a term, particular term crew is used for the person or the members who work on the ship. Okay, so it would be collective noun. So in this question you have to do two things, kinds and then underline the noun. Now rest of the parts you will solve by yourself, as we have practiced too in our regular classes too. Now exercise C, page number 3. On the same page, Fill in the blanks with the noun form, form the words given in the bracket. Okay, here we are having some blanks, and in bracket we have been given some words. They are the verbs, but we have to transform them into their noun forms and then write it in the blanks. Okay, number one is, there is a dash for an accountant at this firm. Vacant. Vacant, and the noun form will be vacancy. Okay, second one, only fools are softened by dash. Flatter. It would be flattery. So we have to add here the noun form. Right, now rest of the part you will practice by yourself, that as we have done all. Now next one we have, okay, so it was the chapter about noun. 3 exercises we have done in our regular classes. You must have to learn all this definition appropriately, and along with their example you have to remember it, and then practice a lot of the exercises too, that you must have idea that if you have been asked to write some examples of compound noun, write some example of proper noun, write some example of the common noun, how would you would be able only by this when you are having the clear idea about the definitions in your mind. Okay, you can write the example of any kind of the noun within a second by yourself. You don't have to learn them. Okay, if you have learned the definitions properly, you are having the clear idea about the definition. Right, so it was about the unit of unit number 1. This is noun. Now come up to next chapter. This is pronoun. Okay, unit number 2, and this would be pronoun, and it's on page number 8. Pronouns. Right, now we will understand that what are pronouns, and as we have discussed in noun, similarly we are having some kind of pronouns too. Pronouns kinds. Okay, now okay, now we will understand first that what are pronouns, and the chapter is unit number 2, page number 8. This is something pronouns, and page number 8. Okay, now pronouns basically are the words which we use instead of noun. Means if we are conversating, if we are making the sentences regarding some particular thing, so we cannot repeat the noun again and again. Instead of this, we have to use some specific or the particular word which define or which refers back to the subject, like which we are using earlier or the first in our sentence. Right, for instance, if I am having this example, Ali is a student of class 8. Okay, what the subject here? Ali, and it's the noun too. And now I have to make another line regarding Ali. How would I? He studies good. Now instead of Ali, I have used in my sentence he. So this is pronoun. because I cannot use again and again the word Ali. Ali is a student of class 8. Ali studies good. Ali lives in Karachi. No, this is something odd. So for this, if we are discussing particular or specific thing, then we have to use only once we will use the name of the noun in the beginning, then in rest of the sentences we will use the pronoun for it, right? So this is something Ali. If we are having any girl name here, Sara is a student of class 8. She studies good. Okay. And if I say Pakistan is my country, it has 4 provinces. It is something non-living, Pakistan. And for these objects, we use specifically the word it. Right. So it was about the pronouns, that pronouns particularly are the words which we use instead of the noun, and how we use, as I have described you, that if we are having, we have a task to write multiple sentences over a specific thing. How would I? So we have to use once in the beginning the name of the noun, and then we will use the pronouns. Right. Now come up to the kind of pronouns. As we have discussed the noun as well, the kinds. Now rest of we are having number 1 personal pronoun, second kind we are having demonstrative, third we are having interrogative, okay. So let's have first 3 these examples, that personal pronouns are the word point out. Interrogative means to question, right? Means these are certain kinds of the pronoun which gives the sense of demonstrative to point out certain thing, or the interrogative means to question. But personal pronouns are those words which we use for the persons particularly, like as I have discussed here, I am using for the male, she I am using for the girl, and it for the non-living thing. So these are something personal pronoun. And here one you have been given a table 2 on book page number 8, this one, that what belongs to personal pronoun, that what are personal pronoun. Personal pronoun for first person I, we, second person you, third person he, she, it, any singular noun. So these are the personal pronoun. Here we are having one more column regarding the object pronoun in the table. Object pronoun means when we are talking, when we are discussing the things belongs to the person, so then we will use the object pronoun for this, right? Like this book, me may give me this, like this. So these are something, the cow give us milk. So this is something object pronoun. The word us belongs to the object, means to whom it has been given, to us. Okay. So it would be the object pronoun, right? So it was about the personal pronoun, that I have declared you that what are first person, second person, and the third person pronoun. Like the demonstrative, second word demonstrative means to point out certain thing. If I am discussing, if I am directing to someone, but I am pointing towards this thing, right? For instance, I am writing here an example which has been given in your book too. This is my house. Okay. This is my house. So the word this, I am pointing to a specific house. This is my house. There are many houses in the street, but I am pointing towards a specific house. This is my house. So it would be demonstrative, right? If I say that book is mine, so it would be demonstrative. I am pointing towards a specific thing. When you are specifying the thing by pointing, then it would be demonstrative, right? Interrogative means in which a question sense is there, a big question mark is there, and some question kind of the thing is there, right? For instance, the example, what do you want to eat? Okay, what do you want to eat? So which word is saying here the question sense? The word what word is explaining that this one is the interrogative one, because this word is what giving the sense of the question here. Do you want to eat? No, this is the word what is giving the sense of interrogation. What, where, why, whom, whose, how. These are the words which we usually use for defining the interrogative pronouns, right? Now next one is we are having on page number 9 distributive pronouns. Okay, distributive pronouns, and what are these? Distributives are the word which defines something, means if I say each of you must carry a pen. Okay, if I am talking about towards a particular person or in a group, I am defining here the quantity of something. Distributing the people means each of you, I am dividing the class or something like in a person, so it would be distributive. Like, so it can be a singular one, like if I am saying each of you must carry a pen, like I am directing to the students, and you, each of you, I am directing towards each of you that you must have to bring the pen. But if I say everybody has been acknowledged, so this is something like this. When you are dividing the things or when you are just talking to the masses, so it would be distributive one. Like, so usually we use this kind of the word everybody, everyone, and you must means everybody or everything, like this, anything else. For instance, if I say everything is topsy-turvy here, topsy-turvy means scattered here, not in a good manner. So it would be everything means the whole thing. I am talking about the whole situation. So it would be distributive one, right? Now, next we are having the reflexive pronoun. And reflexive pronouns refer back to subject, means this is something refer back to subject. How it is say, like himself, herself, like these are the words which we use for the reflexive pronoun. I am writing an example here. I will do this myself. Okay, I will do this myself. And as I have explained you that reflexive pronoun, which kind of the words which we use, like reflexive pronouns are the word which we use for referring back to the subject. Like this myself is word refer back to the subject I, right? So this is something reflexive pronoun. Okay class, I hope you have got everything which we have discussed in this class regarding the nouns, pronouns, and the kinds of the pronouns. If you are having any query regarding this revision or regarding this topic, you can ask on our given WhatsApp number. We will definitely respond you soon. But these are the main things which we have to be discussed or which we have to be learned in this class. Okay, and you must have to memorize the table which has been given on page number 8. This is something most important regarding the personal pronouns. Means you must have the idea that what are personal pronoun, first, second or third. Till then, take care by my side. Allah Hafiz.